The Waltonville Spartans, Weber Trojans, Woodlawn Cardinals, Wayne City Indians, and Sesser-Valier Red Devils. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank with the Coach House Garages pregame show. The showcase starts now.
Welcome into
Get to know your favorite WMIX talent on WMIX94.com. This is today's
annual here at Sesser-Valier. Denny's Whiskey and Mike Richardson alongside on the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage or protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. For the fourth year in a row, Michael, here we are, final night, final game of this tournament. Woodlawn looking to win this thing for the fourth straight time and fifth time in 6 years.
Yeah, they are in some rarefied air as we check some of the record books and see what's going on right here. Early in this tournament, Sesser-Valier put a streak together of 3 years in a row, winning 86 through 88. And that followed up by Goreville. They strung 3 together, 90 to 92. Trico, 94, 95 to 96, 3 in a row. Sesser-Valier, right now the leader in the clubhouse. They have 4 straight from 97 to 2000. And now Woodlawn on this current 3-year winning streak of this tournament. They got a chance to get into some rarefied air, and what a great tournament has been, this 13th edition.
And there, both teams are warming up on the floor. Seats will be at a premium here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC.
We're worldwide. This is the showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Crossroads. Hey, let's wait on that one. Coach House Garage pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder to build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then at Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. We'll talk Johnston City first. Mike, 8-3 on the season. It's not like they play a lot of slouches. Open up with a tough Goreville tournament, a lot of good regular season games. The Carmine game was postponed. Then they got in this holiday tournament, knocked off Marista Coulterville and New Athens, 2 teams that Woodlawn handled very easily. Beat Sesser on Saturday night by 8. That's impressive on this floor, especially with the Red Devils in this tournament.
Well, this tournament, this has just been their baby ever since its inception, and they have played tremendous basketball here. And we talked about that. We've seen. And the scary thing for Johnston City is the fact they played Sesser earlier in a 1-point loss, and then they come back and rebound and beat Sesser on this floor by 8 points. And that's quite a semifinal matchup right there. But good people. They played at El Dorado. They played Fairfield, Carterville. Very good basketball team again this year. And starting, as you mentioned earlier, in that tournament, getting a couple quality games as well.
Johnston City team coached by Wade Thomas. He was the head coach at Carmi before transitioning over to Johnston City. And one of the things about it, Mike, Wade Thomas has taken this program from the depths where they would be out of here in 2 games. We talked about this tournament specifically as far as the program, and has built this thing up there in the title game here tonight for this team.
And it didn't happen overnight. He's put some hard work and time and dedication into this program because when he was brought on, they were going in some turmoil. There's no easier way to put it. And being at the bottom and 2 and done for several years, but patience and starting. And what a good guy he is. I've been fortunate to know him for quite a while and enjoy talking to Coach Thomas about other things other than basketball as well. And just a good guy, and good things happen, good people. And that's exactly what has happened here with the Johnston City High School basketball situation. Couldn't be more happier for him.
Well, we'll take another break on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. Title sponsors Community First Bank. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Welcome back to Personal Banking member FDIC. With that said, we'll take another break. Come back, talk Woodlawn Cardinals. You're listening to those Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Hi, this is Joy,
Jim,
Melody,
and Monica from People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. All of us at People's National Bank would like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We truly appreciate our customers and consider each and every one of you to be part of the People's National Bank family. So from our family to yours,
Happy Holidays!
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Mount Vernon is home to many wonderful people and things, and that includes quality cardiac care from Dr. Ruzaik Ibrahim. A skilled cardiologist, Dr. Ibrahim's training and scientific accomplishments have earned his designation as a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology. His services range from preventative care to the treatment of advanced heart conditions. For an appointment with Dr. Ibrahim at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 241-9071 or visit in person at 4113 South Water Tower, Mount Vernon.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Title sponsor is Community First Bank. Always banking your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking, high yield interest. Member FDIC. You're listening to the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you need a garage, protect your car, or prize possessions, give Daryl Sheridan a card, 244-1061. Mike, the Woodlawn Cardinals, as we mentioned in the opening, going for a fourth straight, already have 4 in 5 years. You get 5 out of 6, you start talking about dominating performances and runs by a team in any tournament.
Well, you do, and listeners of our program, small school, when you start, you don't have those years that you got a bunch of seniors. You know what I'm saying? A few years ago, it was just one of them anomalies that Woodlawn had about 9 seniors that one year. But you sort of slowly start integrating your younger kids in the program. And we've seen that now the last several years. You're going to have a starting lineup at times of, 3 seniors, a sophomore, a junior. You throw that in the mix. We've looked at this tournament at times. We've seen sophomores and freshmen on the floor with maybe 1 senior. And these guys get a little bit of experience, and Shane Witzel, he's going to play the players that are playing well, and he's going to go deep in his bench. And it's one of those things that, if Woodlawn gets a chance to nail this one down, with all the youth that they got on their roster and more coming on the way, this could be a nice run and stretch for the Woodlawn Cardinals here at this tournament.
And we'll mention that youth and stuff, and the starting line is sponsored by the Batter's Box. Baseball and softball lessons start March 3rd in Woodlawn. Lessons are $12 an hour. For 6 to 14-year-olds, equipment provided, including full-length batting cage. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437. Now, you talk about this matchup. I was talking with the Woodlawn High School girls coach, Matt Patterson. He said it was his senior year, the last time he can remember Woodlawn Johnston City playing boys basketball down here. Johnston City's been in and out of the tournament in different places, came back here recently. This is not a game that has a lot of rivalry like a Goreville last few years. These two teams really don't know each other, and I think there'll be a feeling out process going into this.
I think earlier they'll have to be, because driving down tonight, I was going through the same thing. When was the last time that Woodlawn played Johnston City? And I know it couldn't have been very many times in the past several years. So it's just one of those things to where now you're looking at common opponents. Talked to Shane Witzel a little bit before the game. His defense has stood up a couple times in this tournament, really good. He's a little concerned about the fouls. They've been accumulating the last couple of games. We talked a little bit about the pick situation and moving screens. But, yeah, you know Johnston City, they play football. They're going to be stronger, and they're going to set some peak-jarring screens. So we've seen them play already 3 times in this tournament. So, that's going to be it, how well they block out, how well they defend. And Woodlawn's got to be prepared for a little bit more physical, stronger team here tonight.
Big, stronger team. Black Diamond Eastern Division. Johnston City a part of that, with the likes of El Dorado, Hamilton County, Vienna, Johnston City, Johnston City and Carmi. Of course, that team's on that side. The winner, of course, title game here. Scores from the day in the consolation game. Vienna beat Century 62-54. ZR beat Sparta 71-64 for 5th. And Goreville beat Sesser 60-58. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts like your good neighbor State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Both teams will head to their benches. We'll remind you that WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. And we'll begin the waiting game again. I think the anthem will be first and then the lineups, I believe.
That's the way it has been in the past, so I wouldn't think it would waver too far from that scenario here again tonight.
Both teams are at their benches. Wade Thomas has won the Best Dressed Award. He wins by a nose, defeating Todd Tripp. The brown coat, brown slacks, white shirt, brown colored tie has beaten out Todd Tripp. And that would be the winner. He and Todd Tripp pretty well best dressed as far as tournaments go. Both teams are at their benches. We'll pause. We got to get those anthems. We'll have lineups and opening tip when we get back. You're listening to the Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
The batter's box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The batter's box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice, with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the batter's box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the batter's box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois.
Check out the winter clearance at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save an extra 20% off all sale prices on select sofas, chairs, sectionals, bedrooms, dinettes, and more. You'll love the savings on all La-Z-Boy recliners too. Plus, save an extra 20 to 65% off lots of great items at the General Store. Hurry in for the best selection. It's the winter clearance event and it's happening now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
The starting lineup sponsored by the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. Perfect for your child's inflatables for your birthday party. Just $50 for 2 hours. 17-foot high ceilings also available for baby showers, garage sales, or anything else. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437. I'll turn it over to Mike Richardson for the starting lineup.
Thanks very much, Danny Ann, for the Johnston City Indians in this championship game. They come in tonight with an 8-3 overall record. 6'1" senior wearing number 3, Levi Tanner. A 5'10" senior, number 4, Hunter Ziegler. A 6'2" senior wearing number 22, Luke McCormick. A 6'2" senior wearing number 33, Derek Smith. And rounding out the starting lineup, a 6'3" senior, number 42, Jake Davidson. The coach, Wade Thomas, and he is assisted by Brad Goodley, Jerry Hampleton, and Kyle Kirkpatrick. And on the home team scoreboard tonight in this championship game, the Woodlawn Cardinals sporting a 7-1 overall record. They'll start a 6'3" sophomore, number 22, Ross Owen. Another 6'3" senior, number 24, Chase Phelps. 5'11" senior, number 30, Logan Wallerman. 5'11" senior, number 33, Jason Hateman. And rounding out their lineup, a 6'2" senior, number 35, Jake Robinson. The Cardinals are coached by Shane Witzel and assisted by Scott Owens, and those are your starting lineup.
Starting lineup brought to you by the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. Now a space for pool parties as well as ball practice. The Batter's Box is equipped with a half basketball court. Full-length batting cage. Give Scott Smith a call at 316-1437. Mike, a lot of energy in the building here tonight. Time to get going. Time to go for a title. The winner gets the big trophy.
Yeah, energy's going to be finding a seat over there, which they're already lining up in the walkways.
Yeah.
And the corridor, I'm sure they're broadcasting out there as well, but it's starting to covey a little bit with people out there as well. So seats are going to be a premium here if anybody is trying to arrive late.
One of those that's standing room only. We'll tell you Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. That's our social media site, as well as you can follow us on Twitter. We're putting new stuff up as we sit here at on Twitter at WMIX Sports. From Mount Vernon, your officials tonight, Ted Knapp, Jared Knapp, and David Davis. As we get ready to go, Johnston City in their black jerseys, trimmed in red and white. Woodlawn in their home whites, trimmed in red and blue. The Cardinals looking for their 4th straight and 5th championship here at Sesser-Valier in 6 years. Jared Knapp will step in the center circle, and we are underway. A little after 7 o'clock, tip controlled by Johnston City. Ziegler will bring it across the timeline, leaves it for Smith. Left wing to Tanner. Tanner will come around the screen. Woodlawn jumps out on that. McCormick for a long 3. It's short. Rebounding edge to Johnston City. Up, no good. Third time tipped out over breaking the law of verticality. Derek Smith for Johnston City, his first, team's first. Call Luke Rowley with Rowley's Excavating and Concrete Finishing for your sidewalks or driveways. They specialize in commercial and residential concrete work for the busy business or homeowner. Give them a call, 237-0552. Man-to-man, Johnston City. Chase Phelps, opening shot, no good. Tipped around, rebound, Johnston City. Both teams have missed. Indians come the other way. Ziegler into the front court, left wing for Tanner with the black T-shirt. Ziegler baseline picks it up. Tip stolen away by Ross Owens. Owens into the front court on the left wing. Owens spins, Maytag move, layup in. Nice little spin cycle. 2-zip Cardinals here in the title game.
Well, arms in the passing lane right there. Sometimes people don't realize how long-armed Woodlawn is. And matching up here in a 3-2 high zone early.
Oh, Woodlawn 3-2. Don't see that very often. They went man early, and then they go back to this zone. Davison back out to McCormick. Over to Tanner, now to Ziegler holding above his head. Ziegler will throw top of the key to McCormick. McCormick thought about it. Now free throw line, right wing to Tanner. Tanner has it, leaves it for Smith. In on the right baseline, Davison. Layup blocked by Smith from Owens. Cardinals go the other way. Hateman Owens with 6.5 to go in the first. Cardinals up 2-zip. Owens across the timeline to the left, down the lane, picks it up. Looks for Logan Wallerman on the left wing. Wallerman back to Owens. Thought about a 25-footer, thought better. Now to Robinson to Hateman on the right side. Robinson plays pick and roll with Hateman. From 15, Jason Hateman banks it in. He has 2. It's 4-zip Cardinals.
Shot the ball really well in the semifinal game the other day against Goreville. Nice second-half shooting. It looks like it's carrying over.
Woodlawn in a 3-2 and rather long up top. That's Ziegler with it in the left corner. Dribbles in, dribbles out. Johnston City looking for their first basket. They'll go right wing to McCormick. McCormick has it. Now top of the key to Tanner. Tanner behind the volleyball line. Over on the left wing with it is Ziegler. Now to Tanner. Tanner inside. That's to Davidson. Double team. Goes left corner. Inside. They go left block. Stolen away. Now recovered. Now stolen away again. Out of bounds. It'll be Johnston City basketball. WMIXsports.com. Your place for a scoreboard update every night during a high school sports season. You have highlights of highlights of some video shots, as well as complete coverage of archives of audio and video games that we do of high school sports. Johnston City with a basketball, 5.5 to go in the first. Right wing is Ziegler at the waist. He's tagged up by Phelps. Now he throws it left side to Smith. Back to Ziegler. Can't get a shot. Now to the elbow. Top of the key. 3 ball coming from Smith on the way is good. Derek Smith hits the three. The Johnston City faithful in front of us have something to cheer about here.
Good-looking shot. Very patient on offense right there. Rotate the ball, went side to side, and found him up top.
Hateman in the Robinson on the block. Glass good. Jake Robinson continues his good play. Pretty good one-on-one move with the jump up. 6-3. Cardinals have doubled the Indians here early on in front of a standing room-only crowd. Between the circles is Ziegler. Goes on the left wing to McCormick. A long three on the way. It's no good. Rebound, Logan Wallerman. Wallerman to Owens. Owens will bring it across the timeline. Goes to the elbow. Double fake. Now has to pick it up. Counts on to Hateman on the elbow. Now to Robinson on the block. Turnaround jump. Face the basket. No good. Tipped around. Wallerman gets the rebound. Wallerman has it baseline. Goes to the rim. Layup. No good. Tipped around. Intimidating force. Jake Davidson underneath with the block. And Ziegler has it from Davidson after the rebound. Wade Thomas holds up 4 fingers and says spread out. Woodlawn's in this zone. Johnston City may be content. They're going to try to run some X here. Now they bring the middle guy out and have 4 out. Down the lane, now right corner kick to McCormick. Inside Davidson, around, reverse layup, good. Mr. Davidson could be a handful tonight. Tallest guy on the floor. Owens will bring it across the timeline. Well, Johnston City, man-to-man. Hateman on the right wing to Phelps at the free throw line. Dribbles back, dribbles forth. Now goes left side to Owens. Owens will hold. Now to Robinson at the free throw line to Phelps. Curl, right mid-range. On the dribble, baseline goes Phelps. Pass underneath. Hateman corrals in the right corner. Hateman gets a Robinson screen to the elbow. Shot block, picks it up now to Phelps. On the right wing, Phelps at 15. The Logan Wallerman in the lane. Shot over Davidson, good. Logan Wallerman has 2. He's the 4th Cardinal to score. It's 8-5.
Well, he made a nice cut to the basket right there and just jumped over. Got a little lift right there. Got that ball over McCormick.
Across the timeline, Ziegler against his 3-2 from Woodlawn. Now they have jumped into a 2-3 almost, the way it looks. Nope, back to a 3-2. It is a very sagging zone, a very gimmick defense from the zone variety. Ziegler goes back out top of the key. Ziegler penetrates down the lane over Robinson, running left-hander, no good. Owens with the rebound. He'll fly up to the left side of the floor, now to the middle. Has Robinson underneath. What a catch, what a pass, layup, good. Robinson has 4, and it's 10-5 Cardinals.
The sophomore makes them go right there. What a pass that was. Thread the needle. And Jake Robinson on the receiving end of that.
Ziegler with it. Between the circles goes left side. Now back to Ziegler from Davidson. Now back on the right side, McCormick. Inside, they go to Smith. Smith goes left wing to Ziegler in the corner. They're going to dribble it back out. Ziegler to Tanner. Now they go to Davidson. Jump hook over Robinson. Too strong. 1 and done. A lot of white jerseys underneath for the Cardinals. Owens across the timeline. On the dribble, spins in the lane, loses it, stolen away. Ziegler up the left side. Here he comes. Hateman's only one back. Hateman takes the foul on the floor. Not a bad play, considering that's Jason's first and team's first.
Yeah, Woodlawn, so far, we talked about, and I talked to him before the game started with Coach Shane Whistle about the foul trouble Cardinals has been at a little bit this tournament, and he said it was a little bit of concern, and he said he don't mind the good ones, but boy, he had a bunch of dumb ones along the way in that last couple games.
Johnston City will sub in Caleb Burns. So they get a lot taller and a lot stronger. Here's a 3 on the inbounds from Smith on the way, wide open, good. Derek Smith has 2 threes, and it's 10-8 Cardinals by 2. As Owens brings it across the timeline. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. As Owens brings it between the circles around a Robinson screen to Hateman in the corner. Hateman back to Owens. Johnston City man-to-man. Phelps on the left side, the Wallerman baseline. Here he goes. Layup, no good, too strong. Rebound goes to Burns. Burns leaves it for Ziegler. Johnston City looks to tire, take the lead. Blocking foul, basket good. Mr. Smith is hot. He has 8, looking for 9. And has an opportunity to try to give Johnston City their first lead of the game.
And that's like what we've seen in this tournament so far. The opponent against Woodlawn, snowbird somebody down there, break down there, get down there fast. Some good things might happen, and Derek Smith taking advantage of that right now.
He's at the line, Mr. Smith. He has 8, make that 9. 9 of 10 or 11 for the Indians. And it is 11-10. Indians by 1 their first lead. Hateman will bring it across the timeline. Between the circles, left side to Owens. Off the screen to the free throw lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound, nobody home. It'll go to Johnston City. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940 or online at WMIXsports.com. Guest talk and that's social media question of the week that we always like to throw out there. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning. 1:20 to go here in the first. Woodlawn down 11-10. Still playing his own. Left wing, right wing. McCormick, right corner. The man of the hour, Derek Smith. Left wing, Hunter Ziegler. Back top of the key to McCormick. He'll launch a 3 dead on. It's long. Rebound Robinson. Woodlawn not allowing a lot of second opportunities so far. Phelps behind the defense, goes to the rim around Davison and scores. Phelps is the 5th Cardinal to score in the game, and it's 12-11 as he got back behind the Johnston City defense. Ziegler across the timeline. Goes right side to McCormick. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler will look back to McCormick. Down in the corner to Davidson. Inside to Smith. Now back out, and they'll go back to the corner to Davidson. He'll leave it eventually for Smith and does. Now Smith cross court to Ziegler on the left wing. Underneath, there's Davidson. Layup miss. Rebound Wallerman. Good play. Good idea. Just didn't execute it. Little backdoor variety. 24 seconds left. Woodlawn has the final possession if they so do get to, and they will have the first possession in the second quarter based on the jump ball arrow if nothing changes. 15 seconds to go in the first. Owens off the dribble, hand off to Phelps. Down the lane, Chase comes. He's fouled. Chase Phelps to go to the line and shoot 2. That's all read. That's not the actual play. That's just a read by 2 guys who know how to play the game.
Yeah, when somebody gets jumped like that and you've got the motion going towards the bucket, Chase Phelps, no need. Just split, go through there. See what you can get. Get at the free throw line. You get one to fall, so be it.
Phelps misses the first. As he'll go there and he'll get one more. Sanders in as well as Ballard. Robinson and Wallerman out. Don't forget, Mike and I'll pick Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. Wide hours and other emergency rooms, and they promise you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Phelps makes 1 out of 2. He has 3. It's 13-11. Cardinals by 2. Johnston City last step for the quarter. McCormick across the timeline with 5. To Tanner left side. 3 on the way from Smith. Left wing short. Layup, shot blocked at the horn. That's how this one will end. End of 1 quarter. Woodlawn 13. Johnston City 11. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Sophomore year, your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations, friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Woodlawn has the basketball in the second quarter, and Ballard off the inbound from the sideline scores. And like you were saying coming into the break, there's a lot of young people on the floor for Woodlawn.
2 sophomores and a junior now to go with 2 seniors.
Up on the right side, Woodlawn still in their zone. Tanner has it. Tanner with it on the right wing to McCormick. Inside, they go to Burns. Now back out left wing to Tanner. Tanner, 15-foot contested, shot good in the foul. Woodlawn fouling jump shooters right now, twice now in this game. That gives coaches gray hair. Sanders picked up his first, team's third. Shout out to Miss Abby Witzel. Shane Witzel's daughter, her birthday is today. Talked to her, and she got her little shout-out. And now, Johnston City can creep back to within one as Levi Tanner's at the line to try to complete a three-point play. And does. And it's 15-14 as expected. This title game is close all the way. Owens across the timeline on the dribble, right side to Hateman. Hateman with it to Phelps. Down the lane, runs the shot. That's long. Rebound goes to Johnston City in the corner. McCormick chases it down to Ziegler. He'll dribble in the front court. Now to the top of the key to Davidson. Three on the way from the tallest man on the floor. No good. Ballard has it to Phelps. One and done. Cardinals the other way. Phelps across the timeline. On the right wing, leaves it for Hateman. Now to Phelps. Phelps on the dribble to the right elbow. Down the lane, gets a shot fake. Shot no good, but a foul. Davidson picked up his first. And note there, Mike, Davidson goes for those fakes.
Absolutely, and that's one thing coaches will put in the memory bank. Anytime you have penetration like that in the head fake, you always want to see what that opposing defenseman will do. I think Johnston City, because their side would enjoy blocking shots.
At Mater Dei today, as Phelps misses the first, Nashville beat Carlisle 57-56 for 7. Briarcrest beat Mater Dei 56-51. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. It's complex, but Scott is always there with simple and friendly advice when you need it, the right level of protection, all the discounts you deserve. Give him a call at 242-3770. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Mr. Phelps hits 1 out of 2. He has 4, and it's 16-14 Cardinals. 7 minutes left here in the first half. Woodlawn still a zone, still a 3-2, almost a 1-2-2 the way Phelps is out there now. On the left wing is Tanner, top of the key to Burns. Burns throws it inside, and we got a reach-in foul from behind. I think it's going to be on Jake Robinson. He bumps a little bit from back. And that'll be Jake's first, team's fourth. Johnston City inbounds underneath. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Top of the key off the inbounds, McCormick, left wing, left corner to Ziegler. Now back to Tanner, as Tanner will bring it to between the circles and reset the offense. Woodlawn right now on a switch. 2-3 now it looks like. Left corner, Ziegler with it. Cut off, now has to go top of the key to Tanner. Tanner has it. Wade Thomas likes what he sees out of his team so far. Patient. Only down by 2. Inside pass, Davidson, tip stolen away. Robinson, Owens, all over that, and Owens will bring it into the front court for Woodlawn. Owens at the free throw line, 15-footer, good. Ross Owens has 4, and it's 18-14.
I'd like to see him take that shot if they'll give it. Don't force the issue right there on that good jump defense of Johnston City.
On the right side, now middle lane, Burns, free throw line. Big lefty comes down the lane. Shot glass, too strong, rebound, Ballard to Hateman. I bet Mr. Burns put on a pair of pads in the fall for Johnston City. Big as he is. Hateman to Owens, top of the key. 5:40 to go in the first half. Woodlawn by 4, 18-14. Owens to the right side. Jump stop down the lane. Glass good. He has 6. He's starting to take over a little bit in his quarter. Woodlawn by 6.
Yes, definitely right there. Give the ball in his hands, and he had a give and go. They jumped that. Take the layup. Nothing fancy. Just stick it in the hole.
It's on the left side now. Right side pass to Tanner in the corner. 3 ball coming from McCormick. No good. Rebound Davidson. Stolen away by Hateman. Johnston City's doing a lot of settling for outside jumpers right now. Woodlawn's taking a one-and-done attitude. Wallerman left wing to Hateman, top of the key. Over to Owens on the right side. Gets a screen. Now goes 15. Hateman long 3 on the way. Good. 3-point Hateman. It's 23-14. Cardinals by 9 as Big Red Nation across the way gets into this one a little bit more. Johnston City with it against the zone. Right side is McCormick. In the corner to Davison. McCormick now left side to Ziegler. Ziegler has it to McCormick. Right now the zone's causing JC's problem. Tanner in the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Walderman. Walderman gets it to Owens. Owens up to Robinson on the breakaway. Good. Woodlawn is big time. Timeout Johnston City. No ball gets away. 25-14, and Woodlawn's beating JC in all aspects right now.
Absolutely right now. They've got it going on right now. Wallerman's done a great job. 4 rebounds so far. Ross Owens sort of got things sparked a little bit with a little penetration. Kicked that back out, made a great pass to Hateman, knocked down the 3. Woodlawn up 11 early.
That was one good play. You can make your own great play. Wade Thomas wants a timeout. When you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account, that earns cash back. Just ask for one member FDIC. We'll give you another scoreboard update. There'll be extra ones tonight. I got a report from a text. Congratulations to the SVW girls basketball team. They finished 3rd today at the Heron tournament. That's a pretty nice little tournament. I believe they'll have Pinckneyville Heron. They finished third, won that game just a while ago. And then, of course, at Vandalia, they boys play. Greenville beat SEB, and I got to think of who that is. But anyway, they won 64-31 in fifth place at Vandalia in boys play. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens and see why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service and discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. This is the case, Mike. Jump shots, Johnston City not falling. One and done. Woodlawn rebounding, Woodlawn defending, now Woodlawn running the floor. Johnston City's kind of spinning right now.
After the first two threes by Johnston City, they went 0-7 behind the arc, and the last two jumpers from the 15-foot range have carried off as well. Woodlawn doing a good job defensively, but as you mentioned, they're leaking out a little bit. They're controlling the boards well enough that their off guard can get down the floor a little bit, cause little problems for Johnston City getting back on defense.
Woodlawn right now looks pretty good, but Johnston City's a good team, 8-3. A lot of bigger 2A schools they play on the schedule. Woodlawn still zone, left wing to Ziegler. Ziegler inside, left baseline to Smith. Long three outside McCormick, good. That's what Johnston City's got to do. Work it in, work it out, shoot Woodlawn out of that zone. Woodlawn still by 8. Hateman across the timeline between the circles. Phelps on the right wing. Phelps top of the key to Ballard. Down the lane he comes. Over two players. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out by Ballard. It'll be Johnston City basketball. Crossroads Community Hospital sponsors the player of the game when this one's over. Flyweight hours and other emergency rooms, and they promise you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Now, it's a nice big possession here for Johnston City down 8. And got to stop. They need to get something going if they want to capitalize on this.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. Still in the ball game by a long shot. But now this is a good possession right here.
Woodlawn playing in that zone. Still with Johnston City throws it away. Owen steps out in the passing lane, runs the defender off, and makes the layup. And Mr. Owens has 6 in the quarter, 8 in the game, and the Cardinals are by 10 with 3.5 to go. SIU stand out. Dawson Verhines in the crowd tonight, sitting behind the Woodlawn bench. SIU got the evening off, I assume. Left corner with it, Johnston City. That is McCormick into Smith. Now Davidson, 15-footer, no good. Walterman rebounds, and they got a foul on Ziegler. I'm not sure why that was a foul, but Ziegler picks up his first, team's fourth.
Logan Wallerman's 5th rebound in this first half. I tell you what, tremendous job. Him on the defensive glass, Ross Owens in that passing lane. Been a nice 2-1-2 combination for the Cardinals early here.
Real. Get those stats on the Red Lake College halftime show. Save thousands on your college education online at rlc.edu. Owens misses a 3, and we've got a rebound foul on Jason Hateman. Much to the chagrin of the Woodlawn faithful, he has 2. That's 5 on the Cardinals. That's kind of a Johnston City got one down here the previous trip, and then Hateman got one here, and they're both similar fouls. So if you're going to call them both ways like that, we have no problem with that at all. Johnston City with a basketball. Ziegler with it, top of the key to McCormick. Now tipped to Phelps, missed the steal. Here comes Ziegler down the lane, layup good. And that's what Johnston City's got to do more of. Dribble, penetrate the zone rather than perimeter pass and throw up jump shots. JC man-to-man, 2:40 to go. Woodlawn leads 27-19, Cardinals with a ball. Robinson pick and roll. Owens has his pocket pick. Stolen away by McCormick. The other way comes McCormick. They have to give up chase. He scores. He has 5 in the quarter. Leads down to 6. Little sloppy with the round ball is Woodlawn right now in this last couple of minutes. Hateman Owens on the right wing. Owens top of the key to Phelps. Phelps down the baseline. Now about glass. Too strong. Rebound goes to Burns. Burns had it tipped away, but now they recover. That was McCormick. Here's the Ziegler. Wade Thomas says spread them out. We'll see what Johnston City runs. It's a 4 out. They've moved Smith now to the top of the key. All 5 guys out of the paint. Smith retrieves near the timeline. Ball kicked by Phelps. It'll still be Johnston City basketball. Don't forget about Community First Bank, our title sponsor of high school sports on WMIX. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff will understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 1:50 to go in the first half. Woodlawn leads 27-21. JC with a basketball. Ziegler with it on the left wing. Ziegler holds above his head. Goes in the corner. 3 ball on the way from McCormick. No good. Rebound. Phelps high for the rebound. Gets it to Owen. Ross brings it into the front court. Down the lane. Puts the brakes on at the free throw line as he cools back out. to Wallerman, to Owens. Owens on the dribble against the man-to-man. Stick him on his shoes. Owens and Robinson pick and roll. Owens goes to the rim. Short rebound goes to Johnston City. McCormick has several rebounds. He brings into the front court for the Indians. He leaves it behind for Smith. Right wing to Ziegler. Down the lane, loses it. Tip. Davison recovers. It should be 2, and it is. Davison was all alone with 2, and it's 27-23. Cardinals by 4. Woodlawn had an 11-point lead just moments ago. Owens across the timeline. With it on the left wing is Robinson. Now to Wallerman in the corner. 50 seconds. Phelps in the lane. That's a shot to charge. Phelps with a charge. His first, team 6. Easy call.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've seen it developing up there. Jake Robinson was low on the block, wide open, but Chase Phelps took it to the basket. The turnover, the 5th on the Cardinals here in this first half.
Have to appreciate the hospitality we've been given here all week at Sesser-Valier with the accommodations, the place to do work from Radio Row, Chase and Henry West Show, and staff. We appreciate that as well. Chip Basso, of course, that ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be JC basketball. We appreciate the hospitality. We've done a lot of SVW girls games, and we'll do a lot more. We'll do some SV games as well. So we appreciate the hospitality here at Sesser-Valier once again. Left wing, Johnston City on the inbound. Ziegler will dribble it back out, and Johnston City has a chance to get the last shot of the quarter. They will have the ball to start the second half if they get to that point. Between the circles is Ziegler. Ziegler has it on the top of the key. And Jay will dribble it out with 8. Left wing to Tanner inside. Davidson back out to Ziegler right side. Bounce pass, pick and roll. Davidson, no good. Missed the layup. Woodlawn is going to go to half with a 27-23 lead. We'll take a break and come back with the Rend Lake College halftime show. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Check out the winter clearance at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save an extra 20% off all sale prices on select sofas, chairs, sectionals, bedrooms, dinettes, and more. You'll love the savings on all La-Z-Boy recliners, too. Plus, save an extra 20 to 65% off lots of great items at the General Store. Hurry in for the best selection. It's the winter clearance event, and it's happening now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Chrysler 200 sedan could be the perfect recipe of beauty and luxury with an added pinch of safety. The 200 Touring has beauty outside with powerful LED accented headlamps as well as precise chiseled profile. Inside, it's nothing but luxury with leather, heated seats, navigation, and Uconnect technology. With 0% financing or a total of $3,500 in incentives on the 2013 Chrysler 200, we are guaranteed to find a payment perfect for you. Chrysler is so confident in this IIHS top safety pick that they're offering a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty that is unmatched by Honda, Toyota, and Nissan. You must come see our associates at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or shop us online at kingcitychrysler.com.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Rend Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Rend Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Halftime in the title game of the SVHT 33rd Annual Woodlawn 27, Johnston City 23 on the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. They can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Some scores. How about girls' scores from Heron? In 7th place today was Murphy over Christ Rock Lutheran, 49-26. And congratulations to Rick Metcalf's SVW Lady Devils. They win 3rd today at Heron, beating Vienna 48-28. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors in Scott. Talk to Scott Owens and see why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Talk to Scott Owens. He's your State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, he's there. We need to take a break. We'll be back here with Scoring and Stats. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crown View in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals.
Pekin Insurance.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Halftime at Sesser-Valier, Woodlawn 27, Johnston City 23 in the title game of the 33rd Annual SVHT. Rend Lake College halftime show. They remind you they offer over 100 degree certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you with full descriptions at rlc.edu. Apply online while you're there. Kenny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson, Quentin Lloyd back in the studios, and I'll turn over to Mitchell Richardson for the scoring and stats of this first half.
Thank you very much, Danny, and for the Johnston City Indians. 4 turnovers in the first half. Very clean first half. Only 9 turnovers, only 4 for them, and 5 for the Woodlawn Cardinals. 8 rebounds, 4 by McCormick as he leads the way with the Indians. They were 6 out of 14 regular shooting for 43%. 3 of 11 behind the arc, 3, that's 27%, 2 of 2 free throwing. So a combined shooting, 9 of 25, that's down to 36% shooting. Give Woodlawn Cardinals defense credit there. Individual scoring, 2 points for Ziegler, 3 for Tanner, 4 points for Zach Davidson, 5 points for Luke McCormick. And Derek Smith, he got his in a bunch in that run of the comeback. Derek Smith has 9 of the 23 points by Johnston City here in that first half of action. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, I mentioned 5 turnovers. They had 14 rebounds, 2 each by Phelps, Hateman, and Robinson. That's a leading rebounder for the Cardinals and in the game. Logan Wallerman with 5. 11 out of 20. From regular shooting, 55% from the Cardinals. 1 of 2 behind the arc for 50%. They were 2 of 4 free throwing for 50%. Their overall shooting numbers, 12 out of 21, 57% in this first half of action. Woodlawn on fire. Good penetration, good passing, and sharing the ball. They put 6 guys in the scoring column. Austin Ballard off the bench. He has a bucket on 2 attempts. 2 points also for Logan Wallerman. 4 points for Chase Phelps, 5 for Jason Hateman. He was 2 for 2 from the field, a regular shot, and a 3-point attempt. Jake Robinson, 3 out of 4 shooting for his 6. And the leading scorer, the sophomore, Ross Owens, he is 4 out of 6 shooting regular. He has 8 points. That leads the Cardinals up. That's 27 points. as the Woodlawn Cardinals lead 27-23 at the half.
27-23 Woodlawn, as you heard. We'll take a break and come back for the second half. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Don't just dream about a better job, go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Rend Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Rend Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
Hi, this is Susan,
Kevin, Joe,
Star,
and Nina
from People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. All of us at People's National Bank would like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We truly appreciate our customers and consider each and every one of you to be part of the People's National Bank family. So from our family to yours,
Happy Holidays!
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life, but now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpaul Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Johnston City trails Woodlawn 27-23 at the half. Mike, you're the coach. You can pick the team, the situation. What would you have them to do here, both sides?
Well, I think Woodlawn is going to just mix and match that defense. They haven't shown the man yet, and I know Wade Thomas has scouted them and knows that they have that in their repertoire for sure. Johnston City got to stay the course. Dribble penetration, get into good shooting lanes, and be patient on the shots.
Johnston City has it. Davidson post. Now get in the lane to Ziegler. Ziegler down the lane over Owens is good. That's too easy if you're Woodlawn's concerned. 27-25. Indians get a little closer. Up in the front court, Owens with a basketball. On the right side is Hateman. Hateman now holds above his head. To Phelps, top of the key to Owens on the left wing. Owens has it inside to Robinson. Jump hook on the lane, short. Davidson bothered him that time. Smith on the rebound. Smith will get it to Ziegler, and the Indians will have it into the front court, right side to McCormick. Left side to Ziegler. Ziegler with it on the right side to McCormick. Over in the right wing now to Tanner. Tanner double team to Davidson. Goes baseline, now tries reverse left, steps out of bounds. Steps on the end line, it'll be Woodlawn basketball. A lot of people watching in attendance tonight. I saw Keith Welch from Hamilton County. The Mandrill brothers are here, who coach at Egyptian and Meridian, respectively. A lot of people taking this one in. Phelps on the right wing. To Wallerman, down the lane he comes. Shot glass, good. Logan Wallerman with another basket. He has 4. 29-25. Keep up to date on this game and others on Twitter at WMIX Sports. A lot of people have followed us again today, and we appreciate it. Ziegler with it to the left wing to Tanner. Against the Woodlawn zone, right side to McCormick, into Davidson, inside to a cutting Ziegler, bumps Wallerman. Mike, you and I had a good angle of that foul.
Yeah, we've seen that one coming, and that's the only problem with the zone right there. Unless you get better off-guard help right there. Logan Wallerman needed to be in front of that passing lane. Tanner just snuck right in there and had an easy lane for the bucket. Not a bad foul right there.
JC to trigger underneath her own basket. Now look in the right corner, now post to Davidson. Thought about it, now goes top of the key to Smith. Smith thought about a long three, down goes down the lane, running shot, no good, gets his own board back out to Tanner. Left wing. Tanner with a basketball. Over on the right side to McCormick. McCormick to Tanner, to Ziegler on the left side. Back to Tanner, top of the key, down the lane he comes. To Ziegler, left baseline, covered up, top of the key, Smith. Right wing, Davidson, 3 over Phelps is up and in. Or Smith, I should say, no, that's Davidson. No, McCormick. I'll get it right. One of those places up in Chicago. And it's 29-28. Woodlawn only up by 1 with the 3. Top of the key is Phelps. Now to Hateman. 5:55 to go in the third. Woodlawn by 1. Make that 4. Ross Owens with a 3 from the left wing, and it's 32-28.
No thinking, just reacting.
He don't care. He just shows up. He don't care how many's here, who's not. Top of the key, Ziegler. Left side, Davidson behind the three-point line. Woodlawn in a 1-3-1 zone now. A little different look here now. Davidson with it now in the corner. Here's a 3 ball from Tanner on the way. Rolls over the iron. Davidson battles off of Hateman out of bounds. It'll be JC basketball. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank. Home of the one account featuring free check and high yield interest. Member FDIC. Triggering. Top of the key. They go to Ziegler. Ziegler look in the corner for McCormick. Fakes to Tanner. Glass short. Rebound Wallerman. Fade away left side. Right arm short-handed. Won't work. Phelps across the timeline. Comes down the lane over 2 defenders. Shot blocked by Davidson. Robinson got off balance and knocked Davidson to the floor. His second, team second. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can give us a like there. A few more likes today. We appreciate that as well. Following on Facebook with us. Also, give Rowley Excavating a call, 237-0552, for prices and listed services, which include land clearing, grading, and other excavating services, such as creating that dream pond. JC with a basketball. That's Smith at the free throw line. Smith goes right corner to Davidson, back out to McCormick. To Davidson, now inside to Davidson. Back shot from McCormick, no good. Ziegler rebounds at the right elbow. Splits 2 defenders, comes down the lane, gets a layup, and scores. Kept his dribble alive, and now it's 32-30. Johnston City is not going away. They're too good of a team. Owens with it to Robinson in the corner to Wallerman. Wallerman, top of the key to Phelps to Hateman. Over in the corner, Robinson holds it the waist to Owens, top of the key. To Wallerman to Hateman. On the left side to Phelps. Over to Robinson now to Hateman in the corner. Hateman to from Wallerman. Now back to Logan. Now on the screen. That's Phelps. Phelps with it. Back to Wallerman. 3 on the way from Logan. Good. Logan Wallerman with a 3. And Mike, that was great patient offense by Woodlawn.
Absolutely. Standing up. I'm sitting here pointing and pointing, but yeah, absolutely. That's it. Make them get a little motion offense going. Set your picks the right way. Shane Witzel was concerned about that. Looks like they've sort of got that problem out of their hair right now.
Long 3 rattles in. Mr. McCormick knocks another one down. I mean, that was a long one. It's 35-33. Man, that was a long way out there.
Needed a kind bounce also.
Oh, yeah. Trickle over the iron. Hateman with it on the right wing. The Phelps top of the key. Shot fake, pulled up 15, up and in. Woodlawn's doing just enough to keep Johnston City at bay, knocking down good shots. Very non-selfish offense for the Cardinals. Ziegler bringing it into the front court. At the top of the key against the Woodlawn zone. They'll go right corner to Davidson, about 17 feet out. Now to McCormick, you got to guard him. He's open as soon as he gets it. Now McCormick holds on the right wing to Tanner, or I should say Ziegler, top of the key. Inside pass tipped and stolen away. Ball kicked around, ball on the floor. Phelps has in the front court for the Cardinals. Thought about it, made a good decision not to give it to Robinson. Owens with it on the left wing. JC got back quickly. Owens with a pick and roll. Now goes to Phelps in the corner. He's open from 15. Short. You see when he shot, he just wasn't real sure about it from that side angle. Ziegler will bring it into the front court. Now goes left wing, ball tip. McCormick catches. Ball tipped again. Now in the corner. That's Tanner. Now top of the key to Smith. Smith baseline Ziegler underneath. Davidson layup good. Boy, great passing by both teams, especially Johnston City there. 2:35 to go in the third. Woodlawn up 37-35. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Flyweight hours and other emergency rooms. We'll promise to see you within 30 minutes of arrival with a physician. Mike, these two teams in the last 2 or 3 trips down the floor is about as good offense as you'll see at the high school level.
And the reason being they're passing the basketball and they're sharing the basketball and finding that open guy cutting, not standing around. You've seen it on the last possession out there. Johnston City might have been in the 3-second lane. Probably not going to get a call. They've already made one this year in the tournament, so they've got that covered. But that little curl pass right down there was just a work of art and a nice little stick back. It's cut that deficit down to 2 now by the Indians.
Woodlawn will have the ball after the timeout. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations. Friends and neighbors on staff will understand your needs. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Also, remember the Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning, 8:08 to 10 a.m. AM 940 and online at WMIXsports.com. Woodlawn has the basketball. Phelps to Blake Foreman, his first play of the night. He gives it to Owens, top of the key to Robinson. Robinson gets it to Owens, to Hageman, top of the key, now to Blake Wallerman, wing. He goes baseline, running left, shot blocked. Rebound goes to Johnston City. Here comes McCormick. They look for a lead. McCormick left baseline, Smith, over to Tanner. Tanner dribbles to the right lane, kicks it left corner. Three on the way from McCormick, no good. Rebound, Hageman had it, lost it. There's Ziegler, shot blocked. And Ziegler will go line and shoot two, and Hageman will get his third foul, and the third on Woodlawn of the half.
Not a very good defensive rebound position on either one of those shots for the Cardinals.
Got pinned underneath. And that'll send Hunter Ziegler in line to shoot two. He has 6 tonight, including 4 in this quarter. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. First free throw up and in by Hunter Ziegler. He'll get another. 37-36. Cardinals by 1. Johnston City had a brief lead early in the first half. Now, trying to tie it up. WMIXsports.com, your streaming home of high school sports, including archives of both audio and visual games, as well as video highlights as well. He makes both. He has 8 in the game. Tied at 37 with 1:57 to go. Owens to Hageman. They're going to move Ross off the ball and let Jason handle it. Hageman across the timeline gets the Johnston City man-to-man. They're going to switch off. Owens from 15 for the lead. No good. Tipped around. Robinson to Phelps. Shot fake. Glass short. Didn't get it. Gets his own board out of bounds off of Johnston City. And it'll go back to Woodlawn as Woodlawn dodges the bullet. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're keeping you up to date with fresh content all throughout the evening. Owens in the Robinson in the corner. Robinson was looking for Owens but couldn't find it. Robinson likes this play. Goes around to the rim, goes to Phelps' left block, gets up over a crowd and scores. Yeah, that's a Jake Robinson type of play. He looks forward to that one, Dad.
Absolutely. And they really did a good job right then of disguising it. Ross Owens motioning to get away from it.
Yep. Johnston City with a basketball. On the right side, that's McCormick. He shot it from McCormick plays. Now to Smith, tipped out by Owens. It'll go back to Johnston City. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Johnston City will trigger. They'll have all 4 guys near the free throw line. They're going to throw it top of the key, though, to Ziegler, who steps out. They're going to look for McCormick wing, got covered up, comes back to the right to Tanner. Ziegler, top of the key. Down the lane, back to Tanner. 3 ball on the way off the dribble penetration. No good. Bryson Sanders with a rebound. Sanders, Owens, Hageman, Phelps, and Blake Wallerman. Owens across the timeline. Goes to the rim. Shot glass good. I don't know how he made it. He is something else. 41-37 with 50 seconds to go.
Sometimes you just got to giggle.
You just got to watch him.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just say, all right, he sees things and does things kids at that age don't always know. A lot of times people don't ever know. Johnston City has it with 38 seconds left in the third quarter. They trail 41-37. Top of the key is Ziegler. Ziegler goes right side to McCormick. McCormick in the corner to Burns. Now skip left wing to Ziegler. Ziegler inside to Tanner underneath Burns. Straight ball movement. Caleb Burns scores his first point. And it's 41-39. Cardinals up by 2 in last possession with 18 to go. Owens across the timeline. Owens with it. We'll go to Hageman. Hageman has it, and he'll look to the other side. Shane Whistle says run it the other way. Hageman to Ross Owens on that left side. Ball screen Sanders to Hageman. 3 at the end of the quarter. Good. Hageman hits the 3 at the end of the quarter. It's Woodlawn 44, Johnston City 39. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Check out the winter clearance at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save an extra 20% off all sale prices on select sofas, chairs, sectionals, bedrooms, dinettes, and more. You'll love the savings on all La-Z-Boy recliners, too. Plus, save an extra 20 to 65% off lots of great items at the General Store. Hurry in for the best selection. It's the winter clearance event, and it's happening now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
3 quarters in the book in this title game. Woodlawn leads 44-39. Denny Czerwinski, Mike Richardson, and Clinton Lloyd. And Mike has a big treat at the end of the quarter by Mr. Hageman.
Big three, and Woodlawn gets the ball now starting this fourth quarter.
Woodlawn with it, as you mentioned. But then on the left side is Hageman. Hageman in the corner, 3 Owens, no good. Oh, Blake Wallerman skied through, couldn't get it. And Johnston City comes the other way. That is Ziegler, stole away Hageman. What a play, but he steps on the baseline. Nice call by Mr. Knapp. Jared was right on top of that, and he did have his back heels on the baseline on the steal. Very nice call.
Absolutely.
Johnston City will trigger. 4 guys at the free throw line underneath their own basket. There's a bounce pass underneath, and that was easy. Tanner snuck down while Woodlawn was sleeping and scored an easy layup. That's not cool going on, but that happened. And Woodlawn now will bring it up. It's man-to-man from Johnston City. Blake Wallerman has it. Actually, it's zone. 1-3-1 look. Owens in the corner to Hageman. Now back to Blake Wallerman. Blake Wallerman comes down, bounce past Phelps baseline. Phelps gets in underneath, shot no good, Burns on the rebound. That was too quick. Johnston City could tie on this possession or get back to within 1. And that's a travel. Ziegler came up and put the brakes on, but the air brakes didn't kick in either. Robinson Wallerman in, Blake Wallerman, and Chase Phelps out.
Chase Robinson got some nice rest on the bench right there. Bryson Sanders earning a couple more minutes in the championship game. Doing a good job blocking people out on that defensive end.
That time of year, people are starting to want to know what the rotations are. Owens with it near the timeline to Robinson, to Logan Wallerman in the corner. Woodlawn with a 3-point lead. Sanders top of the key to Hageman, to Robinson. Nobody home underneath. Now to Owens. 3 on the way in the open gym. It's no good. One done. Johnston City with a board. Here come the Indians the other way. Ziegler between the circles. Momentous change here could happen. Top of the key, the Smith. Smith had 9 in the first quarter. He has 12. He had 3 in the third. Inside to go to Burns' left block. Turns on Robinson. Bowls his way in. Barkley style. Misses the shot. Sanders to Owens. Owens across the timeline. Down the lane. Kicks the corner. 3-ball Logan Wallerman. No good. That's too strong. And we got bodies battling for it. To the floor goes the Indians. McCormick into the front court. Picks it up in a bad spot. And jump ball. And it'll go to Johnston City. Picked it up just across the timeline. And 2 defenders, the sideline, and the half-court line he had to mess with.
Yeah, that's a fortunate advance right there for the Johnston City Indians. That's not a good place to stop, especially when you got guys trailing you to try to attack and get the basketball.
Johnston City with a basketball. Make your own great play when you open a Community First free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for 1 member FDIC. Davidson in the corner. Back on the right wing to Ziegler. Now top of the key to McCormick. Back over to Ziegler. Ziegler inside to Davidson, who Robinson got away with one. Smith cut to the rim. Sanders didn't. Sanders picks up his second. That's the 4th, and Johnston City will go to the line. And the more half court and the more ability for Johnston City working inside the height, Woodlawn may be at a disadvantage.
Right there, Sanders just didn't move his feet. He's seen it, but reached out instead of even stepping up, taking that charge, possibility, but you don't get anywhere by just moving your feet. He didn't move his feet and ended up getting a reach-in foul. 2 free throws here for Derek Smith.
It's one more. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Don't forget about the Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940. Also online at WMIXSports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Second free throw in a Hush Gymnasium. Rattles in, rolls around. Smith has 14. 44-43. Woodlawn is up 1. Johnston City will pressure. Phelps gets it up to Wallerman into the front court. Woodlawn handled that surprise that time. Hageman for a 3 off the transition. Doesn't go. And now we got a rebound foul on Woodlawn. Now Woodlawn is a team that's rushing things a little bit. Offensively, they got down and hoisted one up. Wallerman picks up his 3rd, 5th on the Cardinals.
Not a good offensive set the last 3 times. They've relied on that 3-point shot, especially in that corner. Not being patient enough to see that cutter coming right down the middle of the lane.
Ziegler zone against Woodlawn, right wing. Now goes baseline to Davidson. Spins, pulls back on the dribble. Now goes Owens, picks it off. He saw that coming. Owens one-on-one with the smaller guy. Owens to the rim. Shot. Oh, that's a smart foul. Hunter Ziegler with a great foul on the floor. The first on the Indians of the half. Kept the shot from being taken. I love that play by Hunter Ziegler.
Didn't even wait for the whistle at all. Just absolutely go in there, attack from the low part of the body. Get that foul. Here's the slap.
Did a good job. Owens triggers in to Robinson to Phelps. Now to Owens on that right wing. Should have got probably a travel, but didn't get it. Robinson double team, spins on Davidson. Tough shot block. Rebound goes to McCormick. Johnston City looking for a lead. They haven't had one since the first half. Ziegler across the timeline with 5 minutes to go. Title game at the SVHT. Between the circles is McCormick. McCormick on the dribble to the right side. McCormick goes top of the key to Ziegler. Ziegler with it. Looking. Woodlawn kind of still in the zone. It is a junk-looking one right now. Still a 3-2, but they're collapsing a lot of places. Smith at the elbow. Right wing to Tanner. Back to Smith. Smith goes to Tanner in the deep right corner. Now he's got to look and gives it to Smith. Phelps gambled, but got back into play. Johnston City playing a lot of perimeter catch right now. Ziegler has it top of the key to McCormick to Ziegler. 4.5 to go in this one. Woodlawn leads 44-43. Tanner and Johnston City with a big possession. McCormick for the lead. No good. Free throw line rebound. Ziegler goes in. Shot blocked. Phelps jump ball. It'll be Woodlawn ball. Johnston City fans wanted a foul. Won't get it. Bill Pickett, Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. Flyweight hours and other emergency rooms when they play to be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. We'll do that during the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Shane Whistle calls the timeout. While he does that, we'll get back to Sesser Auto Body. We'll pause for station identifications. We're near the top of the hour on the showcase.
Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the showcase on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Danny Czerwinski with Mike Richardson and Clinton Lloyd. We'll tell you about that Sesser Auto Body post-game show coming up. Scoring and stats and the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Sesser Auto Body pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means they can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Critical possession here. Woodlawn dodged the bullet here, got the jump ball. Now has the possession here, and this is one of those where the game's going. You feel like if Johnston City gets the lead, they may run away and hide right now.
You look at the momentum at the cause right now. Woodlawn can stop that, put a fork in it right here. Not surprised at all. Shane Whip, I believe that's his first timeout here of the contest this evening. So a good timeout. Just to settle him down a little bit, be patient, make that extra pass. I'm telling you, the middle of the floor is wide open. They can still take that 3-point from the corner. They can take that shot. Just keep making that pass you did in the first half. Find that cutter right down to the middle. If you get it there and get jumped, you got another guy on the wing you can kick it out to. So we're on a great timeout.
Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Great way to keep up with us. We're putting new content on. Johnston City in a 1-2-2. It looks like point man Smith way up guarding the ball. They give it to Phelps in the corner to Hateman. Owens to Wallerman. Left corner. Open three on the way. No good. Didn't fall his shot. Got the look. Hateman got a foul. Hateman came from behind on the steal. And Jason's got 4, and that's 6 on Woodlawn. Johnston City only with 1, with 4 to go. Woodlawn will have to buckle down again, much like they did against ZR, to try to get a stop.
Defense is going to be key right here. Woodlawn, the aggressor, they've been all tournament long. 6 fouls. The next one, Johnston City will be at the free throw line.
Ziegler will bring it across the timeline for Johnston City. They're down 1. Woodlawn still in their zone, a 3-2. McCormick over to Ziegler. Back to McCormick to Ziegler. Ziegler now in the corner to Tanner. Tanner back to Ziegler. Ziegler gets a screen, nothing doing, comes across, Phelps picks his pocket. McCormick has it. Now goes top of the key. Hateman missed the steal, but Ziegler recovers. Now they play into the front court to Tanner on the right wing. McCormick's open. Now they can't get it to him. To Tanner in the right corner. We're under 3:20 to go. Ziegler top of the key to Tanner, back to Ziegler. Ziegler comes down the lane, pulling shot blocked from behind Owens. Rebound Wallerman, up to Owens. Owens gets it to Phelps. Boy, Woodlawn is taking that ball and just Phelps from 15. Not the shot they wanted. Owens got the board. Owens down the lane around Davidson. Shot a foul on the floor. Yeah, good foul. If you're Johnston City, Davidson picks up 2. And that's the second on Johnston City. I don't think that's a shot that Shane Whistle wanted. That running shot from 15.
No, that's hold the ball, pass it around a little bit. Ross Owens, Johnny on the spot, though, being able to get after that loose ball.
Box set for Woodlawn. Owens to Traeger, top of the key to Blake Wallerman. In the corner to Logan Wallerman. Back to Blake. Over to Owens. Owens has it. Owens will back up. Johnston City goes man-to-man. Woodlawn has dodged bullets the entire fourth quarter to keep a 1-point lead. Counts on as Owens comes to the left, loses the count. Now top of the key. Ziegler, or Tanner's giving him fifth. Owens goes in the corner to Blake Wallerman. Blake with it down the lane, corner kick Phelps. Shot from 15, short, rebound Davidson. Davidson will get it to Ziegler. Ziegler up in the front court to Smith, down the lane. Johnston City missed the layup. Robinson has the rebound, pokes away. Now Robinson has it to Owen. Johnston City swarming like a bunch of bees right now defensively. Owens down the lane, pass Logan Wallman, layup, missed it. Tipped around, Davidson board. Oh my goodness, both teams have had opportunities both ways. Wow. Here comes Ziegler. 2:10 to go. Woodlawn by one.
Big possession right there after Woodlawn dodges the bullet. Now you're giving Johnston City another opportunity as Blake Wallerman. Point-blank range, just missed one.
Will Johnston City hold for the final shot of the game? Ziegler has it on the right wing against the 3-2 zone. The McCormick top of the key. He pulls up from 15. Missed it, rebound Phelps. Don't think that's what Wade Thomas wanted. Yeah, he said, I didn't want that. Shane Witzel called timeout. Well, that rodeo got out of control. You're listening to us on WMIX 94.1 FM or online at WMIXsports.com. That is a place for streaming archives of both audio and video highlights as well. We also have complete game videos and audio of games, and spend this one in the near future. And a scoreboard update every night of high school sports. Mike, you got two teams with a few players trying to do way too much in the bright light of a title game late in this one.
Yeah, I sort of lost the team concept here the last few possessions. Things have not been going to Hoyle as much as they were in that night score we had in that third quarter. But Woodlawn right now has the basketball, one advantage. Coach Shane Whistle not calling any timeouts in that first half. He's playing with house money right now. You're under 143. Still got three, and he will definitely use them tonight. Right here, you're probably drawing up a nice set. Fake that three. You're getting jumped now on your shots. You're getting jumped. Woodlawn ought to be able to stick something in with the cutter right down the middle. And Johnston City, they're very patient right there. Mm-hmm. They're getting the ball inside, having the opportunity to shoot the three as well. But, everybody puckering up here a little bit. 1:43 to go. I'm telling you.
Well, as long as you don't go Al Michaels on somebody tonight, you'll be all right.
You're going to be okay.
Yeah, that rarely happens at that level. Woodlawn triggers side out of bounds. Wallerman gets it into Phelps. Top key. There's the timeline. They see things different than I do. Would Woodlawn hold on to it? Now, here's the interesting thing, Mike. Johnston City has two team fouls, a minute and a half to go.
Absolutely. They've got to put themselves in a position. They don't know what Woodlawn's capable of doing right here.
Woodlawn with it. Owens can be patient. Johnston City, with 1:22 to go, trails by one. It's the kind of possession you don't want to steal in a run-out. Owens gets it to Wallerman. Wallerman back to Owens. Woodlawn very tentative right now. Owens has the count on him. Takes the dribble handoff to Hateman. Hateman has it to Owens on the left wing. 1:08 to go. Tension mounts on both sides. Owens, and that's a foul on Tanner. That's his first, team's third. Johnston City did not have a foul called them in the third quarter. Now in the fourth has three. They got to give four more. Stop the clock, and they might be trying to get a turnover. Owens goes into Robinson, stolen away by Davidson. Not what Woodlawn wanted. Under a minute to go, Johnston City may go for the final shot. Across the timeline, everybody's going to start standing now. Ziegler over the timeline. Will Wade Thomas burn a timeout at a certain point, or will he go for the win here at the horn? Everybody standing at least on this side. Johnston City. Woodlawn faithful across the way, kind of on their hands. 38 seconds. What will Wade Thomas do? Will he get it down to a point and then call timeout? Johnston City playing catch near the perimeter up there at the timeline now. Ziegler holds with 27 seconds. Woodlawn can't foul with Johnston City with two free throws. 22 seconds to go. Ziegler has it near the timeline. Wade Thomas is calling timeout now. Yep, it's a fool. I didn't think he'd go all the way down to the horn. He usually does not do that. Now, Johnston City will have the opportunity to try to win it at the horn.
Yeah, now you put yourself in. Every coach has sideline out-of-bounds plays. 15, 16 seconds. Get it in. That's the main thing. You get the ball in. Run a set. You run a set. You've got two options off of this play coming up, and you're going to look to go somewhere around 5 to 6 seconds on that first shot attempt. Crashing the boards, they've got fouls to give. If they miss, they can be very aggressive on the offensive glass with only 3 fouls. So, Johnston City sitting in the driver's seat right now on a costly turnover.
16.2 seconds to go. Johnston City will have it, triggering a side out of bounds in front of their bench. Woodlawn has 16 fouls, so they can't foul. They send Johnston City to the line. Johnston City has 3 team fouls, so if they were to turn over and miss a shot, they're going to have to foul 4 times to get that possession and keep it coming. It is tense here in Sesser-Valier as we come down to the end of the 33rd annual. Woodlawn looking for a 4-peat and their 5th title in 6 years. Johnston City looking for their first tournament championship here at Sesser-Valier. Side out of bounds, Tanner near the Johnston City bench. He will actually be standing in the coach's box. I hope Wade has to stand in it too. I don't know. Tanner will trigger, and he will look. He'll have an easy throw in the backcourt to Ziegler with 15. Ziegler has it guarded by Phelps. It's man-to-man now. Ziegler with it across the timeline. Gets down the lane. Penetration out to the corner. Oh, McCormick's got a wide-open 3 for the win. It doesn't go. It sticks around. Phelps has it. Woodlawn has a steal with .9. Woodlawn may survive this because Johnston City now has to foul 3 more times in order to win.
Basically, you've got to touch the ball. Absolutely got to touch the ball. Right? Snowbird somebody down, they're going to draw something up.
Woodlawn will draw somebody up. Woodlawn is 0.9 seconds away from a 4-peat. Pat Riley did not copyright the 4-peat, just the 3-peat. So we don't get in trouble with this. Now, Mike, you got the ball down there on the baseline with .9 to go. You're the coach. I wouldn't want to throw it in close to that basket, .9. You got to throw it somewhere down here because once it tips, it's going to be hard to get anything going at that point.
Again, Shane Whipple does a lot of things a lot closer to the basket than a lot of coaches do. But in here, use the volleyball court. You can easily put kids right on here. We always call it a Benton box. Benton has been so good in the past of running plays like this, not only to score, but to just get the ball inbounds, and they're going to verify that he has to stay put. So he can't run the baseline. So you just have your guards coming, and don't be afraid to throw that ball right at half court. You're right. Let somebody either slip that screen right there, or be sure you get a double screen right there, and just get the ball right there, and hey, just catch the ball, and it's yours. It's 4 in a row if you can pull this thing off.
Woo! 4 in a row. Harrisburg got 4 in a row at the El Dorado tournament on Saturday night. Woodlawn's trying to do the same, and they'll play each other January 7th at Woodlawn.
So many similarities to that program the last
a week from tomorrow night, that game will take place. Chase Phelps will have to stand still. Bucket Hat will have to move as he gets ready to take pictures. Phelps will trigger. He'll throw it in. That's a ball game right there. Woodlawn is a 4-peat champion at the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. Woodlawn has won 4 in a row. Final score, Woodlawn 44, Johnston City 43. We'll take a break, come back for the scoring and stats. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Talk to your neighbors, then talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. State Farm wants to get you all available discounts. That's why we apply the savings automatically during your quote. Want confirmation that you're getting all the discounts that you're eligible for? There's a State Farm agent right here in Jefferson County who's always happy to help. See Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
The batter's box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The batter's box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the batter's box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the batter's box. Located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Sesser Auto Body sponsors the postgame show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quick and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body at 602 South Park here in Sesser. Final score here tonight, Woodlawn wins 44-43. And you could say, well, Danny, that was the end of the quarter score at 3 for Woodlawn. You're right. Woodlawn was outscored in the fourth quarter 4-0 and held on to win 44-43 over Johnston City. Woodlawn has won their fourth championship in a row at Sesser-Valier. This is their fifth title in 6 years here at Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. We'll take a break and come back with the scoring and stats from this championship game again from Woodlawn, a winner 4 in a row. You're listening to the 4-peat champions of the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament, the Woodlawn Cardinals, on the Showcase on WMIX.
Check out the winter clearance at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save an extra 20% off all sale prices on select sofas, chairs, sectionals, bedrooms, dinettes, and more. You'll love the savings on all La-Z-Boy recliners, too. Plus, save an extra 20 to 65% off lots of great items at the General Store. Hurry in for the best selection. It's the winter clearance event, and it's happening now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Rend Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Rend Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to rendlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Houle, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Sesser Auto Body sponsors the post-game show to remind you to drive safe on the way home from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Woodlawn wins tonight, 44-43, I'll turn over to Mike Richardson for the scoring and stats of this championship game.
Thanks very much, Danny. And for the Indians tonight, they ended the ball game with 9 turnovers, 5 in that second half, 22 rebounds, 14 in the second half. They shot the ball 11 out of 26 total regular shooting. They were 5 for 42%, 5 out of 17 for 29% behind the arc. They were 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Overall shooting 9 of 25. 16 for 43. 38% in the game. Caleb Burns off the bench with 2 points. 5 points for Tanner. 6 for Davidson. 8 for Ziegler. They put 2 guys in double digits scoring, both with 11, Luke McCormick and Derek Smith. And Smith led the Indians in rebounding in tonight's contest with 5 boards, and they both end up with 11 points each. And the Johnston City Indians fall to 8-4 on the season. Woodlawn Cardinals improved 8-1 on the year with this tournament championship. 22 rebounds. They had 8 in the second half. 7 turnovers. Only 2 in that second half. They shoot at 15 out of 35 for 40% regular shooting. 4 of 10 behind the arc for 40%. 2 of 4 didn't shoot a free throw in the second half for 50%. And their overall field goal percentage is very good tonight, 19 out of 45 for 42%. Austin Ballard 2 points off the bench, and then 2 points were big. And it was the 5 starters the rest of the way for the Cardinals. They have 6 by Jake Robinson, 7 for Logan Wallerman, 8 for Jason Hateman, 8 for Chase Phelps. And the leading scorer and the guy that made him go got that big lead in that third quarter. Ross Owens, he had 5 points in the third quarter. He leads the Cardinals in scoring with 13. Logan Waterman, a great job on the boards. He had 6 to lead the Cardinals in that category. And the Cardinals hang on and win 44-43. 4th straight Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. And this could be a nice little streak, Danny, that the Cardinals have going right now for them.
Oh, well, the 4-peat from El Dorado and Sesser-Valier will play next Tuesday night at Woodlawn. That game was picked up late in the year. So Harrisburg at Woodlawn next year on the 4-peat. So next Tuesday night, I should say, at Woodlawn. Harrisburg at Woodlawn and boys basketball. Scoreboard update of a different variety. Congratulations to the Waltonville cheerleading team. They won the cheerleading award here at Sesser-Valier this year, so congratulations to Coach Benet Walker and the Waltonville Spartans cheerleading team. Here is your all-tournament team. Keeper Cavins from Goreville, Jake Davidson from Johnston City, Trey Edmondson from Sparta, Nick McPhail from ZR, Nick Marlowe from Sesser-Valier, Zeke Snell from Goreville, Jake Towers from Christopher, Hunter Ziegler from Johnston City, and from Woodlawn, Jason Hateman and Jake Robinson round out your all-tournament team.
And I know you could have 10 sheets and everybody could get it and whatever, but I'll tell you what, this year, for some of the teams that didn't make it this far in the tournament, we saw some great individual talent. And I just got to say it, I hope I can remember both of their names. I know one for sure. But Undersay for Valier. Valmeyer, excuse me. Wow,
Williams for Valmeyer was good.
Williams, too. Those 2 guys put on a show. I mean, they were fantastic, and it's a shame, kids can't get rewarded like that, but everybody don't see it. And when you go 2 and out, it's difficult. You just don't get seen by a lot of people.
Right.
But those 2 young men, just had to mention them because I enjoyed watching them play both of their games here in this tournament, as well as watching a lot of other good individual kids play and great team play, too. This will go down as another great tournament. The things just continue. Woodlawn has it rolling right now, 4 in a row, and we talked about all the youth that they have on this team. You can expect them back. And now it's all the other teams trying to play a little catch-up right now and seeing what's on their horizons in the basketball world.
That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex. Talk to Scott Owens. He makes it simple and friendly advice when you need it. However you choose the right level of protection and all discounts, you should give him a call, 242-3770 to get to a better state. We'll take a break and come back with the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. You're listening to the 4-peat champions of the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament, the Woodlawn Cardinals, on the showcase on WMIX.
Farming is critical to the continued growth of Southern Illinois, and I couldn't be more thankful for the service of the agriculture industry. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We want to salute Farm Bureau members with a special incentive on remaining new 2013 Ford F-150s. If you are a Farm Bureau member, trade in a 1995 or newer Ford Ranger, you can purchase a new 2013 Ford F-150 two-wheel drive for only $18,000 plus tax, title, and destination. All you have to do is finance through Ford Motor Credit. Wow! We can't thank farmers enough for their dedication, but we can offer everyone in the Farm Bureau a great, honest deal on America's #1 truck. Come see one of our sales associates to get the best deal on the heavyweight truck champion at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or shop us online at fordsquare.com and find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Mount Vernon is home to many wonderful people and things, and that includes quality cardiac care from Dr. Ruzaik Ibrahim, a skilled cardiologist. Dr. Ibrahim's training and scientific accomplishments have earned his designation as a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology. His services range from preventative care to the treatment of advanced heart conditions. For an appointment with Dr. Ibrahim at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 241-9071 or visit in person at 4113 South Water Tower, Mount Vernon.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Final score tonight after the championship game of the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. Woodlawn 44, Johnston City 43. Here on the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sesser Auto Body reminds you to drive safe on the way home tonight from this championship game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get you back on the road faster. 602 South Park in Sesser. And as you still kind of take this in, we'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, and we'll talk about another topic. We discussed, we voted, and it is.
Well, we're going to go with Logan Wallerman tonight. He was 2 out of 5 regular shooting, 1 out of 3 behind the arc, and as we determined, that was a big 3. That was a big 3 in that third quarter, and we saw the offensive production of the Cardinals in that fourth quarter. Logan tallied 7 points on the night, but he leads the Cardinals in rebounding with 6. And plays real good defense tonight. His defense is real good. His footwork was better than it has been. Really got into some passing lanes for Johnston City. And Logan Wallerman is Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game.
Wildway Hours and other emergency rooms, when they promise, when you come in, you'll be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Mike, and we put it in perspective of things. In this time and era of teams only winning once, maybe twice, not winning a lot or all, whatever, but you win 1, you got to feel happy. You win 2, you feel pretty good. You win 3, okay, win 4. I mean, you put it in perspective. Harrisburg won 4 in a row at El Dorado. Woodlawn's won 4 in a row and 5 out of 6. Is Abby Whitfield, this is the birthday girl I was talking about. She's here to join us today.
That's right, all over.
Yep. And put it in perspective, 4 in a row anywhere in anything.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if it's conference championships. It don't matter if it's a men's league in a rec league somewhere. Winning breeds winning, and we've talked about that in the past. We know how losing can affect teams and programs, but winning has that same effect. And you can see it right now with all the Woodlawn people just milling around here on the court in front of us. And then you look at the younger kids. Look at the young kids at the grade school levels around the area that are here taking this in as well. And they get wide-eyed, and they see this atmosphere, and they see that trophy and the group pictures and things like that. And it just sort of feeds into they want to be something like that as well. And it's just been tremendous. And a lot of hard work goes into the coaching staff and everybody that has to do with Woodlawn High School basketball. And you know, you get rewarded in this, and boy, 4 straight years, you do. You get greedy. You want to work hard to get into this, and it's been a tremendous, tremendous evening here tonight.
Tremendous evening here. As he's trying to figure out what I'm doing, and anyway, that's off record, off the air. But Woodlawn wins tonight 44-43. Jason Heyman and Jake Robinson make all-tournament team good selections, and Mike, a final thought before we leave here again on the last night with another championship trophy heading back, I believe. Now, I got to think about this. Now, speaking of Woodlawn,
I've got some changes coming up on the snow out dates. We were informed, and I'm counting on you to have written them down somewhere.
Well,
it concerns the Weber makeup game and also Mater Day.
I was thinking how many years in a row that this championship trophies went back to Jefferson County. Now, if I can remember right, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that's 6 in a row to Jefferson County.
Waltonville has
right.
I've got that right here.
Yeah.
And Waltonville took that.
Mm-hmm.
If my phone will quit.
Yeah, I know that Woodlawn's won it, obviously, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13. Waltonville won it in 9.
And then before that...
And Woodlawn won it in 8.
And then before that, Vienna with Thompson.
Right, those two, and then Waltonville won it again. So the trophy has ended up in Jefferson County in 8 of the last 10 years.
Correct.
Between Woodlawn and Waltonville, the trophy's been back to Jefferson County. In the last 6 years, it will go to Jefferson County.
And that bodes well for Jefferson County. We talked a lot about all the programs and how fortunate we are to be able to broadcast, and how we are fortunate enough to see a lot of grade school basketball in the area, the high school basketball in the area. And it's just a compliment to everybody involved with that, because, I mean, again, this is what you play for. This is one of the best small school tournaments around the area. I'm not talking just in Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, wherever. This is just tremendous basketball. They always go out of their way to make sure they've got good competition, and then we know after day one you're going to have that bracket of 8. You're going to have another bracket of 8, and they have their own little tournament, and it's been tremendous over the years. A lot of great basketball is being played here this time of year.
We again want to thank the coaches, athletic director Chip Basso, principal Wes Schote, superintendent Jason Henry, and their staff on their hospitality here this week. They've allowed us to sit over here with our friend Tim Petrovich to our left in the same spot all week, because we do a lot of games here with Sesser-Valier, with Sesser-Valier Waltonville, and of course we follow them every time and everything else. And we appreciate the hospitality given to us by Sesser-Valier every time we come here. With that said, final score tonight, Woodlawn 44, Johnston City 43. The Woodlawn Cardinals have won this championship for the 4th year in a row and 5th time in 6 years. For Quentin Lloyd, for Mike Richardson, I'm Denny Czerwinski, reminding you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. New content and pictures up there already. Also on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Already new content on there as well. Thank you for listening. Woodlawn is the 4-peat champions of the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the WMIX Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. The Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn. Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXSports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.